few years ago, this was a scene of an absolutely horrific crime. Maybe if you lived in one of these bungalows off to our left, not these. I believe it's one of the, well, I actually know which one it is. I think it's one of these ones here. I think it's that one. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I think it is. She was murdered by a vampire, or someone who thought they were a vampire. I think it's that house. Don't really know why I'm telling you all this, because that's not the subject of today's video. But carry on watching and you'll find out what I'm really here for. Yeah, I think it was that one. Anyway, it's one of the bungalows down there. I did know which one it was. It was quite distinctive. Now, I'm going in here. Okay, now I'm not going to park here. Well, I'm a rebel, so I will. Because I'm not disabled. However, when we come here, we can see there's the absolutely splendid. It's the only way to describe it. Absolutely splendid. What do they call those things? Tower. Okay, so you can drop people off here, but this is only for disabled people. So don't do what I'm doing, do what I say. And there is a main car park, which I'll take you to in a minute. Okay, so. Well, that's a magnificent erection, isn't it? Absolutely superb. Now, why am I here? What is it that I like about it? Well, if you go up there, the views are stunning. They're really good. And I'll show you some footage of it. But what is this tower about? Well, while I'm here, I'm just having a real quick cup of coffee. Because there's a cafe here, which I'll quickly show you in a second, and it's superb. Lovely people, lovely cakes, lovely coffee. Can't recommend it enough. And this is why I brought the scooter, because I'm being all continental. And the reason I'm being continental is I'm talking about Waterloo. Now, to some of you, oh, that's lovely. Waterloo. What do you think of when it's Waterloo? You'll be going, oh yeah, ABBA. The Eurovision Song Contest, won't you? Others of you will be thinking Waterloo, the romantic station where lovers meet under the big clock in London at Waterloo Station. You might be thinking of Only Fools and Horses, where Derek Trotter tried to meet someone there. Do you know, this is lovely. When I think of Waterloo, I generally think of Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks, an absolutely wonderful record, one of my favourite records of all time. And I also, in my own strange, twisted way, I remember seeing Buster Edwards, one of the great train robbers, who used to have a flower store after he was let out of prison at Waterloo. And I remember seeing him one day as I travelled past. It was when I worked in London. So, Waterloo. But Waterloo's famous for a battle. Duke of Wellington, him of boots fame, not the chemist, you understand, He had a little bit of a set to with some bloke called Napoleon. And there was a big war, and in the war the Duke of Wellington prevailed and so won and was fated a national hero. One of the people that helped him in his endeavours, the Marquis of Anglesey, up there. So they had this tower erected and then had the statue done later to honour him. Now, I know I'm twisted and I know I have a weird sense of humour, but genuinely one of my most favourite sets of quotations. I'm going to butcher it a bit because I'm rubbish. The Marquis of Anglesey lost his leg during the battle. And he said to he said to Duke of Wellington, "By God, sir, I seem to have lost my leg." To which Wellington came up with, by God, sir, so you have." And that just so typical of the stuff and nonsense attitude that some of these gentlemen warriors had in the day. And if you go to Plasnowith, which was the home of the Marquis of Anglesey, you'll actually see some of the early prosthetics there. If you come into the cafe, you'll actually see some of the wonderful pictures and quotes, etc. So yeah, up there. So should we take a look at what it's like to go up there then? Yeah, let's cut to when the weather was a bit nicer and I went up there. Hello. Well, I'm going to be going up there, right to the top. Well, that's the plan anyway. So my aim is to show you what the view's like up there, but we'll see. That's assuming I make it. There's a couple of hundred steps, so should be fun. So it's 150 steps or something like that anyway up here. Oh, that's cool. So this column was erected as purely a column to celebrate Ernest Mon's participation in the Battle of Waterloo. So let's go and see what the view's like. Thank God for that. Oh dear. Here we are at last. God, I'm knackered. Okay, so I'm on top of the tower. We got, let me try and just zoom in for you. Oh dear. Southern Peninsula over there. Coming around Snowdonia. Obviously this is the Menai Straits. Snowdonia in the background. Oh. Let's just go have a look down there. You can see Pont Britannia Bridge with the railway line coming underneath. And on top the A55. Oh dear. Oh, I'm all out of puff. Let's go round further. And the old Menai Suspension Bridge. If we go around even further, that there is the Great Orme. Then you've got Anglesey there. Okay, so we're going to go round, and this is Lanvarpur. Pardon me. Okay, so what I want to show you here. That's not a bad road, that is it? It's the old A5. I'm not going to say it's as straight as I, because because there's a bit of a curve up there, right at the top of the hill. And it's dead straight, whereas the A55, as you can see, goes a bit curvy. As we come back round, as we come back round, you can see a rib ride taking place. Oh me. So originally this was just a column, and then after the first Marquis of Anglesey died, something like 1853 or 1854, something like that, they got subscription and put this bronze statue of him in his dragoon's uniform. Oh, just noticed that, I didn't mention it. Hold on. If you look there, you'll see Bank of Pier, possibly, on a good day. Marvellous. Right, so I suppose we better do the decent thing. Let's go back downstairs. Right, here we go. I like this telegraph pole. It's actually two ships' masts joined together. As anyone knows, they didn't have telegraph then. So here we are, we're now leaving. I was going to take you round to the car park, because it's not exactly out of my way. Well, it is, but not for the purposes of this. Well, that was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed that little trip. And hope you'll get a chance to visit it. It's really good. So we left the disabled car park and we just turned left, and we're just going to pop down to the A5. Okay, so this is the A5, just coming out of the village centre, and here is the car park. Lovely. It's really nicely laid out. If there is an extra disabled parking here, as you can see, and there, but up there's the walk through back up to the lovely column. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, subscribe and all that malarkey, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye.